Sound check. Welcome back. We're live again. Only this time we're going, well, you could think of it as going to Barcelona. If you need a vacation, just don't go drinking. Don't go near the pier, right? All right. Or you could think of it as Alabama, where Jimmy I want to make sure I say his name proper. Gracey. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had a brain blank. This case is pretty new to all of us. I have no understanding at all of the case. Doesn't matter. I can still do a reading just fine. In fact, it'll be quite interesting to see what comes out. A lot of people don't believe this kid just died on spring break by walking out of the bar and ended up out there in the water. How'd they get his phone, right? His billfold. Something's weird here. A lot of people are wondering if it's foul play. So before we start our reading, I'm just going to play a quick little news program, and it'll bring you a little bit up to speed. Now keep in mind, they have since found him, and the Barcelona police are already saying it's absolutely an accident, but we don't even have a toxicology back, and he hadn't even had a full autopsy done. How can they know? They can't. That being said, I want to go ahead and welcome in my live audience. Hi, Nina, Debbie Gazzardo, Jenny Bill, Debbie Brett, Ziona Pride, Zozo. Hello, Jenny Bill. All right, you guys, listen to me, lovelies. Normally, I just get right into the read, but this is a brand new case. It just happened. And so I want to give you a little update before we switch over. Uh-oh, we have no sound over there.
On spring break in Barcelona. A body now found 13 feet
The sound is very quiet.
Maggie Woolley from Barcelona.
Tonight, a heartbreaking discovery in Barcelona. 2 days after University
It's so quiet, I can't hear it.
Jimmy Grace disappeared after a night out. Police were covering his body from the water, 13 feet deep and just steps off the beach where he went missing. The 20-year-old from Illinois was visiting friends during their spring break. On Monday night, they went to Shôko, one of Barcelona's famous beachfront nightclubs. Gracey was last seen around 3 a.m. His family said police first found his phone nearby and later his wallet floating in the sea. Police scoured this neighborhood. His friends put up posters and held on to hope.
Jimmy is loved by so many. He's the guy that's always there when someone needs it, and we're heartbroken.
Gracey's father flying to Barcelona just hours before he was found. And tonight, the family is asking for privacy, saying, "We are so grateful for the kindness and concern that has been shown for our family during this incredibly difficult time."
Heartbreaking.
And David, tonight, Spanish police say they're still investigating the exact cause of Jimmy Gracey's death. David?
Maggie Woolley from Spain.
So you guys, he was found, passed away. This case reminds me, and probably a lot of you, of Jay Slater, which we covered for a year and a half. This holiday idea of going to a tourist location where people lose their minds because they've got to get so drunk or whatever. And then they become the victim. They become the prey. Because at these hot spots, especially these wild atmospheres with drinking on the strip at Veronica's in Tenerife, Barcelona, this is the hot spot. There's pickpockets and there's bad people, literally, like they're doing their thing while you're out partying and feeling like you're free, you're on vacation, you're safe. No, these people are watching you. Did that happen with him? I'm not sure. But I thought we would go ahead and do a reading. Now on this reading, on this one, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and do the reading, see what energies come out, and then I'm going to hand it over to my subscribers. And that way you guys can ask the questions. You're far better at it than I am. I'm excellent at reading tarot, but you're better at asking questions, so we'll hand it over then. Now keep in mind, everybody, that everything I share with you is just my humble opinion, nothing more. I am not a psychic. I don't play one on TV. I am not a medium. I do not talk to the dead. I am a tarot reader. And Jesus is the only one allowed to answer my questions. Jesus is my Savior. And I know He protects me, so I don't have to worry about any of that icky stuff. If Jesus wants the answers to come out, they'll come out. Let me see what we have. Oh, also, you guys, I've got this camera. I have this camera. And you know, I'm not a cameraman. So bear with me if I'm looking at the wrong place or what have you. And make sure and tune in on the next live that we're going to do right after this one. So you'll just do the jump with us, because that one you get to ask the questions. So we have egotism with traffic, a lot of traffic. Last time I got this card in a reading, I thought of traffic. I thought of like somebody not realizing how vulnerable they are is what I'm picking up now. So we have egotism. Show me what we need to see on Jimmy Gracey. Mountains. Boy, does that remind me of Jay Slater. Okay, Jimmy Gracey. What else can we get for a clue? Well, we have mind control and we have motel, hotel. Does this bring back memories? Okay, so motel, hotel. When he was leaving that bar, was he thinking that he was going back to a motel or a hotel to his stay? Did did somebody pretend to go back to the hotel that really didn't? I don't know a lot about the case. I'm just saying I feel like there's a presence back at the hotel, but it's obviously not Jimmy. So did somebody abandon him and leave him and say that they went back to their hotel? But there seems to be an illusion here because we have this mind control. Let's get into the tarot and see what it has to say. This is interesting. Yep, this is my first reading on Jimmy Gracey. I want to understand the egotism card. Let's push these all up forward. And that way we have some room. Show me egotism. Why egotism with Jimmy? Attention. So he grabbed someone's attention. He was doing things that was getting attention. It could be he's got high charisma where, everybody loves him, and so he does draw a lot of attention. We have Aquarius energy with the star, the light in the sky, the star. It's also transmuting energy. Show me why the star with Jimmy. So he was offered something, or he offered something. We have a page, very youthful person, not a knight, not a queen or a king. This is youthful, and there's what I would call a rug. Okay, we have to talk in code because of YouTube. When I say rugs, it's D-R-U-G, okay? So if you can spell it, you know what I'm saying. This is somebody that is peddling their wares, in my opinion. So, this can also be medication because it's the healing card. And I'm talking could be illegal, right? Show me more. So we have this trickery. We have this Queen of Wands, which is about power. But this is also somebody that knows their worth. They also are a little taboo. They do things their own way. This is a feminine energy that is in control. Jimmy's not in control. So this is suggesting that there's a female that's involved possibly with Jimmy. And there's something between them, an offer of some kind. Let me understand this Queen of Wands a little better. Show me this Queen of Wands with the egotism. Protecting how far you've come. This queen is somebody that's from the island. Or I don't want to say island. It's not an island. It's Barcelona. They are a local. This is somebody that's been there established for a while. You can see she's got her stick. He's got his stick. This is in tandem, working together. So I would suggest that this is a female that works with others. So it's more than one. Show me mountains and why I'm getting the mountain card. Why mountains for Jimmy? Oh, Lord, this looks just like Chase Slater case. Okay, mountains. There was a plan. There is a plan around Jimmy. These are the architects. This is Three of Pentacles. This is the person that's building. They've got the blueprint here dangling down. This is the goal, the plan, the action that they're going to take. And they have the word mountain. And Three of Pentacles. They plan on making some money because they've got 3 pentacles, but here they've got 7 pentacles. And in that, they went from 3 to 7. So there's a money tree. There's definitely a situation of trying to get money. And it's interesting that I got these 3 people that are working together, because that's what I was showing you here, is that I have the female that's in charge, and then I have the cronies, which are both very youthful looking people, a page, and then this guy that's the defense, the bouncer, if you will. The person that does the dirty work. So there's 3 individuals. I see 2 masculines and a female surrounding Jimmy. So let's continue. What is this game plan? Mind control. They wanted to get Jimmy to do something. What is this mind control with Jimmy? A self-cup of love. So, that's a water. What is this Ace of Cups for? It didn't work as they planned. Whatever they planned didn't work, because we have the 2 of Wands, not a 3 of Wands. This is almost like the tourist guy here. He made a choice, but this is saying he made a choice of self-cup of love. And there's mind control here. You could also see it as, like I said, that one guy, that page that's holding this up, this could be a drug. Because then we have what you could drink something. Overabundance. And the plan didn't go as well because of mind control. So Jimmy had an intent to do something else, and it got changed by this group of 3 people. Self-cup of love, the plan didn't go as, 3 of Wands would be that the plan went well. 2 of Wands is stuck, a stuck plan. It's the decisions made, but the action wasn't followed through. Unless we get the 3 of Wands. No, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a repetitive mistake that Jimmy has made in the past. Possibly he was very trusting, very outgoing, maybe almost innocence is bliss kind of energy, just trusting people. So he's done something repetitively before. And it did not weigh out well for him. I did get the King of Pentacles, and that is very interesting because this is long term. This has been going on for a long time. So in a sense, he made the perfect victim. Let's understand this motel hotel. Who is this, and why are they being shown to me that they are at a motel, or saying they're at a motel? Are they really? of the story of this motel hotel, and thank you. Three of Cups. So that's that 3 energies. The person who's got the 3 of Cups is definitely at the bar, not the motel. So here's the deal. I said someone pretended. So it's like almost as if somebody's like, well, I left him at the bar, right? The bar, but I went back to the motel or the hotel. Really, this person didn't return to the motel hotel right away because we have this party. This is the tavern. This is the bar. This is the celebration. This is out late, staying out, partying. 3 of Cups is the celebration card. It's also the group card. It's also a 3 again. Show me if this person that stayed, that says they went to the motel, did they have anything to do with the death of Jimmy? They're definitely not talking. They were somebody that he was very close with. Could be a best friend. This is somebody that he's hung out with for a long time. And that could be that King of Pentacles, long time. Love you, long time. Not that way. This is a buddy. This is a friend of his. This is somebody he may have even traveled with. He's known them since childhood, most likely. I don't have the 6 of Cups, but I wouldn't see why it wouldn't come out, because this is long-term friendship that he's had with this person that he went out drinking at the bar with, and then this person claims they went back to a motel hotel according to this reading. King of Swords, law. Okay, I just heard clear the board. We're going to clear the board. We've got law. So there's something about a truth that the law knows that is not being revealed. We have the law card. What does the law of Barcelona, what do they actually know? That they're, okay, so they know about this celebration. They know about the bar, obviously. What else? Okay, we just got the story. So it's somebody that's working at the bar. This is the work card, 8 of Pentacles. They've done it over and over again. This could be the peddler of rugs. Often pentacles are rugs in the true crime or evidence. Hold on, I'm about to cough. So you feel what I'm saying? We may have somebody that was watching him at the bar. I don't have anything showing me watching, but it's the celebration, and then we have this repetitive work. Doesn't mean they work at the bar, though. It just means they work. They might work with jewelry. I'm picking up a cross. I'm picking up a cross. Like a physical religious symbol. Okay. Truth train coming through. A cross. A token. Okay, anyway. This is the page. See? The work related. I told you this was the page working with that Queen of Wands that I said maybe offering rugs. Okay? This is the dealer, right? Or the supplier and the dealer energy. It could be jewelry. Maybe. Did he have jewelry on that they wanted? Look at this. Look at all these pentacles, all this evidence, all this chain of something. And that's what the dispute was over. That's what they were going after, is they wanted something from him. This is conflict in words, a conflicting energy. This is several people all on different pages. They're supposed to, in the Five of Wands, be forming the shape of a star, but nobody's on the same page because they're all arguing. Nobody agrees. Something went wrong compared to what they normally do. Bottom of the deck, justice. So I talked about this law knowing something. This is what they know. the Empress and Justice together with the Tower. Unexpected. With the Hierophant. Look at these. Oh my gosh. We have Justice, Major Arcana. The Empress, Major Arcana. The Tower, Major Arcana. The Hierophant, Major Arcana. And Judgment, Major Arcana. Why is that important? Out of all 78 cards, 22 of them are Major Arcanas. To get this many in a row, Major Arcana is when the universe has, it's almost like a fated event. Like it's in the Akashic records at that point. So we start off with Justice. Somebody balancing something out. Could be law. Maybe justice will come in for him. We have the Empress. This is giving birth to awareness. It's not necessarily giving birth to a baby, but it's giving birth to an opportunity, an awareness. The Tower is something unexpected that just, it all stops right there. And that's often a blow to the head. Just so you know, when you get the Tower, it can mean an actual physical blow to the head. I've got this Hierophant, which is the pact. There's a pledge. There's a group surrounding him that are pledged. And then we have Judgment. And this is basically saying somebody owes him a huge apology, according to the angels. There is something to this. I would not have the Judgment card, the Tower card, the Hierophant. I wouldn't have these three cards in a row if this was just simply this man walking off into the water. Four of Wands, holding back the Emperor. There's death. Yeah, the Emperor to the death to the Sun. Those are all major arcanas. This is a major event. This is going to be something that exposes something in Jimmy, for Jimmy. So his death is going to bring an awareness on something at a different level than we've ever seen it before. There's definitely going to be a lot of awareness with the Empress, the Emperor, the Judgment, the Hierophant, the Tower, Justice. Those are all major cards. Was I not showing you the table the whole time? I hope I was showing you the table. Wow. There's something to this, in my opinion. I don't feel this was just an accident. I'm seeing too many energies that have ulterior energies, ulterior motives. I'm seeing a pact of three people surrounding Jimmy. And one of them is a female and it's local. She seems to be the ringleader. Let me ask one more question and then we're going to head back over to our next live where you can ask all your questions. All right, you guys, one more question. I'm pulling my true crime cards out. So we have visitor, guest, and traveler. Whoops, wrong screen. Yes, you were showing. Oh, good. I have so many buttons I forget. There is something. I'm picking up a cross. Like an actual cross. In my mind, I'm seeing a cross associated with Jimmy. And somebody was eyeballing this thing he has. Did he carry a cross? I'm confused, but we'll just leave it go. Something about a cross. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let me understand more through true crime, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for your blessings. Thank you for giving us the knowledge. Let us see what we need to see when it comes to Jimmy, please. And thank you, Jesus. I love you. There's that female. Look. See? The female. There's the female around him. And he's the one that's the guest, the visitor, of course. But there's that female. Now, what's interesting, we have lit it up, fuel, and burned. Perhaps something got burned. Perhaps evidence. I don't know. But there's something. It could be that they were lit up, as in they did rugs. There's different ways to see lit up. You know, somebody could be fueled with drugs, right? Could be a literal flame. What do we need to see around Jimmy's death? Justice is coming. Whether it happens in his case or the people that were involved will be handled one way or another. Bottom of the deck. Ended, complete, stopped, and finished. Third party. That's what I said. 3 people. Third party. Bystander, visitor, and guest. Ooh, I have a hidden card behind here. What is it? What is it? Phone. There's something about his phone. And they found his phone. But was it wiped? Was the important stuff deleted? There's something about communication, third party on that phone. And then intruder, invader. See, I'm telling you, something about that space. Wild. And that's what I have for you guys when it comes to Jimmy Gracey. There's energies around him that have an ulterior motive according to my cards. Doesn't make it factual. I'm saying that's what the cards would lead me to believe. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it in your hands to ask the questions, and I hope that you will jump over and put your question in the live chat. Now, keep in mind, I can only answer live chat questions. On replay, I'm not there to pull cards and so forth. All right, my lovelies, are you ready to jump over? Make sure to put your question right away. Don't wait, because I am going to be jumping in to get those questions answered. Put question before you post. I love ya to the moon and back, and I send condolences to his family and an energy of healing and love, and I pray that the truth does come out. See you all soon.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemy